Good evening from Toronto. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Grizzlies have long departed Vancouver. The Raptors are Canada's team. And right now, one of the most consistent in the NBA.
And this team has a whole country behind them, Ed, just not a city. And I'm so sick and tired of fans talking about this team can't make it out of the playoffs. They have the personnel to achieve the ultimate level of success, and that's winning an NBA championship.
No, in hockey terms, he's ready to drop the gloves. We're ready to go in this one in Toronto. McCall to Richardson. Lobs it up. Flushes down the slam. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet, and one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Batum to Kemba Walker. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Has a chance? That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Pretty fortunate to get that kind of a good look with the shot clock winding down.
Jay, what do you make of the pressure on this franchise? A whole country is watching.
Pressure makes diamonds, my friend. So if you're your jury, you're throwing everything at the wall and you're seeing what sticks. Because the goal is to win now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now.
Trying to cash in. Almost, but no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Kemba Walker up against Patrick McCall. Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
McCall into the front court. Down just a couple. To Richardson. Throws it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Kemba Walker, couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. McCaw into the front court. Down by 1. To Gasol. Pascal Siakam. Deep right corner. To the rim. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Into the front court, it's Walker. They trail by 1. Fires the 3. Off the iron. No good. Leonard to Richardson. Over to the right side. Leonard. They work it down to Gasol. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Going to launch beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Nick Batum. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 83% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw. Misses the second as well. McCaw into the front court. Leads 1. To Leonard. Not that time.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
A drive through the paint, but a shot misses. Richardson to Leonard. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
To Walker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Kemba Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect from in close. McCaw into the front court. His team up by 1. Stuffs it down with authority. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Walker into the front court. He'll run the offense. Patrick McCaw pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Toronto has the basketball. Leonard. That'll get out off the Raptors. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Walker with the basketball. They're down 3. To Batum. Here comes the screen. Batum. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Leonard.
I got him. Here we go.
Marc Gasol. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Old school equals high percentage.
Hornets have the basketball. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Walker. And it's Harold who comes away with the rebound. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Down a point. Curling inside. From the painted area, won't go down. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Charlotte with the basketball. Screen coming. Probing the defense. Cashes in for 2.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Leonard to Gasol. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
From the outside, no good.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Gasol to Danny Green. Has a look. Harold can't connect. Hornets at the controls of this one. Walker. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Cody Zeller at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. He connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Danny Green to Gasol, down low. Marc Gasol, 3 for 6 now.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Into the front court, it's Walker. 14-13 our score. It's a 1-point game. To Nick Batum. Here comes the screen. Walker to Miles Bridges. Won't go. Driving his green, but he can't finish. Walker into the front court. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down?
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Danny Green to Gasol. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Screen coming. Has a chance. The rebound comes down to Toronto. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Raptors have the lead. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
McCall to Leonard. Shot from in close, no good. Hornets right now in possession. Short jumper, won't fall. Richardson down low for Leonard. Oh, he had it. In a flash, scores at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Leonard to Richardson. Leonard to McCall. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there. Charlotte basketball. Throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. McCall into the front court. Down three to Leonard. And he dunks it down for two.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Parker. The Hornets with 4 to shoot, trying to cash in. McCall into the front court, looking to make something happen. To Leonard. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Miles Bridges. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. It's the Raptors with the basketball. McCall. And scores. Strong take. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Parker with it. They trail by 1. To Miles Bridges. Nothing going here on that drive. The shot, almost. Montrezl Harrell sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. And throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
McCaw into the front court. Down by 1. To Richardson. Able to convert inside.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Parker. Marvin Williams up against Patrick McCaw. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. To Leonard. Has to look. Leonard shot won't go down. To Parker.
Defense, let's go.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Off the mark. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Richardson, deep right corner. Surveys the floor. Leonard to Richardson. Shot clock winding down. Kawhi Leonard, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Miles Bridges. Here comes the screen. Good. Off a spin.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Leonard to Howard. Oh, for Ferocious slam inside.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
New blood coming in for both sides. To Parker. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Cody Zeller, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First try at the line, no good. Missed the second, 0 for 2. McCaw into the front court, up by 3. Trying to cash in. A shot by McCaw misses. To Parker. Here comes the screen.
Screen.
Gets to the basket and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Richardson. Leonard to Richardson. Howard from the outside, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Hornets have the basketball. Parker. Baseline drive. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Marvin Williams. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw.
The game for the Toronto Raptors, number 33, Marc Gasol.
And gets both to drop at the line.
Here we go. My ball.
Leonard to McCaw. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Goes to the left side. Richardson. That's off the side of the rim, no good. The follow won't go either. No good. Not that time. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Here's Leonard for two. Deep two there, won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Missed that one. The defender was all over him. Richardson to McCaw. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Screen coming. To Batum. Five seconds to shoot. Not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Kawhi Leonard, now 4 for 9.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Time expires to end the first half. The Raptors in front.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Raptors have the lead, but not by much. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors. The Charlotte Hornets aren't down by much after 2 quarters. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. Have a look at the leading scorers. For the Charlotte Hornets,
Game track. Points in the paint.
I found it to be a refreshing first half of basketball. In the age of analytics and the 3-ball, it was nice to see guys battling for points in the paint.
Player of the half.
Marc Gasol was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Walker with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Toronto with the basketball. And the finish at the rim.
That's lunch spell business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. The margin standing now at 7. The drive right to the basket. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Leonard to Danny Green. Gasol, good for 2. Great footwork once again.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Walker. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Now a timeout from the Hornets coach as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Kemba Walker matched up with McCaw. Has a chance. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Danny Green. A pass stolen by the Hornets. From the painted area, won't go down. On the follow. Way to stay with it. McCaw into the front court. The lead stands at 9. To Leonard. Can't miss those. Into the front court, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Screen coming. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Walker. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Danny Green to McCaw. Marvin Williams swats it. Count it.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Walker. Marc Gasol sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Deep right corner. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Walker into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Won't go down. Defenders lucky he wasn't called. McCaw into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Leonard to Gasol. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Walker with the basketball. His guys trail by 13. Patrick McCaw with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Shot from the lane won't go. Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys currently down by 13. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Cody Zeller rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Here's a chance from long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here comes the screen. Kemba Walker picked up by Patrick McCaw. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. McCall to Leonard. He gets it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Charlotte with the basketball. Walker to Nick Batum. Probing the defense. Takes stock of the floor. Batum to Kemba Walker. And he finishes at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
McCaw into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. To Richardson. Leonard. And knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
What a smart play, and Ed, with barely no traditional low-post players left in the game, you have 10 players on the perimeter. When you have a guy who's able to utilize his step back, that helps get shots over people with length.
This day and age, very rarely is there a bad shot from the perimeter. Batum. From the outside, no good. Leonard to Richardson. Here comes the screen. Leonard to Gasol. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Marc Gasol at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Free throw try, off the mark. Parker into the front court, trailing by 14. Raptors come away with it. Leonard. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here comes the screen. Tony Parker up against Patrick McCaw. Deep two there, won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they will get together and talk things over. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Parker to Miles Bridges.
Green, get over, get over.
2 minutes left in the third.
To Batum. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Miles Bridges. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Parker. Batum matched up with Howard. Doesn't have the touch. No good. The follow won't go either. Leonard to McCaw. Leonard. Not that time. He missed it. To Parker. To Miles Bridges. From long range. Won't go down. To McCaw. To Howard. McCaw. Leonard. Cleaning the offensive glass. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. It's been all Raptors. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they'd come out close to doing that.
Count the bucket for two.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Here comes the screen. Miles Bridges. Cleans it up. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in and think you can get more at the rim.
Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Parker with it. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Parker. And look out.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
My ball.
Leonard. It's a big finish. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. McCaw into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Parker. Miles Bridges to Parker. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Shot clock violation. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. From the painted area, won't go down.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Toronto has the basketball to Richardson. Here comes the screen. Kawhi Leonard. The screen sets him up for 2.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Walker to Nick Batum. Miles Bridges to Walker. Nice pass to set things up.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
McCaw to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Five to shoot for Toronto. Here's Leonard for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit. Batum. To Kemba Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Kemba Walker picked up by Patrick McCaw. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Leonard. 2 points to the board.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Walker.
Screen coming up. Screen coming.
The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Wide open look, won't go. McCaw into the front court. They lead it by 14. Down low, Gasol. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Finish that. Into the front court, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Gets a shot up, off the mark. It's the Raptors with the basketball. McCaw to Leonard. Trying to cash in. Shot by Leonard, won't go. Lays it up and in.
Ed, here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
McCaw to Leonard. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Pascal Siakam to McCaw. Beyond the arc for 3. Working hard and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Walker into the front court. 14-point deficit to Batum. And scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Here comes the screen. Leonard to Gasol. Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Kemba Walker up against Patrick McCaw. Short jumper won't go down. To McCaw. Great dish to set it up. Strong finish at the rim for Marc Gasol.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big on-time finish.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Kemba Walker trying to cash in on the three-point play, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Free throw good, a three-point play, and they're back within single digits, down by 9. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. To Richardson. Gasol. Sizing up the defense. Siakam to Richardson. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Leonard.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Knocks down the first. Knocks down the second free throw. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. Walker with the basketball. His guy's down 11. Has a look. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Won't go down. Another follow. Stays out. To Walker. Batum to Kemba Walker. Shot clock winding down. For 3. That's rebounded by Toronto. Toronto with the basketball. McCall to Leonard. Batum, huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
That's off the side of the rim, short. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors got the win in a nail-biter. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors. The Hornets must be devastated after such a close loss. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, They were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Kawhi Leonard played the role of facilitator today, and no one is more happy than his teammates.
Game track.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.